As I'm driving, I'm thinking about sharing some helpful concepts that have been of tremendous value for this one on my journey. Specifically about sexuality, something that much of humanity is seemingly struggling with. It is indeed helpful to view sexual desire as an external entity, one that can latch onto you and drain you of your life force, suck it out of you like a vampire, if you let it. Now that's the key, if you allow it. Because actually, this entity has no power over you unless you allow it. Unless you allow your emotions to override your reason. See, in order to be successful on long-term semen retention, you have to gain control of your mind. Of course, it starts out that way, and then eventually it's completely liberated. You realize there is no person to control anything. But it first starts off with not allowing your habits, your instincts, animalistic inclinations to run you. You gain control over this part of you, we could say our animal nature, and it becomes automatic, and there's no looking back, because as the life force builds within you, it's ever increasing, and you don't want to look back or fall down to where you were previously on your spiritual evolutionary journey. You see, we want to cooperate consciously with nature to further our spiritual evolution. Of course, ultimately, as our identity with divinity, we are beyond the so-called laws of nature, beyond karma, beyond the collective unconscious. We are beyond all this. And when we realize this, we can simply allow the body to do any activity without the feeling that I'm the doer. I'm simply the witness, allowing the life process to unfold as it does, without trying to control anything. I'm not trying to forcibly control outcomes. In a completely surrendered state, whatever happens, happens. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And therefore, as I exist now, there's no separation. This is heaven, because I realize heaven is my consciousness. And earth, matter, is its solidified state. So all that shows up in awareness today is God's will. And therefore I see the divinity in everything. At church today, I was speaking with someone, sharing, basically saying, don't care what other people think of you. This is very basic. It seems so silly how I formerly used to be caught up in a personality and observe it in others. something within me wants to share to help take a load off their back. Just say, hey, listen, don't take it so seriously. Don't take anything personally. Don't take anything anybody says to heart. Whether it be a compliment or criticism. Either way. Whether it be praise or blame. Honor or dishonor. Either way. Don't take it to heart. Of course, you can appreciate positive feedback and be grateful for it without getting attached to it or identifying with it or needing it. I appreciate positive comments on here, but it's very clear that I don't make these videos for the feedback. If that was the case, they probably would have stopped happening a while ago. Because, you know, subscribers on here compared to other channels and other people's isn't the highest number. Definitely don't get as many comments as other people, but that's not why I'm doing it. Very obvious. The Lord wishes to express His essence, and thus I make this, because there is no sense of separateness. And as I feel this connectedness, I hope it transmits to you via osmosis. I hope you feel it too, because these are simply concepts, but the presence is founded in silence. Even as I speak this, I'm aware that I'm simply the loving witness. The words that are being spoken, they're so sweet. I almost want to cling to them and hang on to them, not allow them to come out, but the pressure within is so immense that it wishes to express. The life essence has to express somehow, and so rather than pursue personal ambitions or selfish desires or stimulate the flesh, I wish to express this. And so it is, as I pull into the parking lot here. Midday, today, the only day, the day that the Lord has made. Just 8. And now I'm barefoot hiking. Working later tonight. But this isn't about me. I'm just simply sharing my journey with whoever cares to see. God bless. I wish the best to you on your spiritual journey. And of course, it's so clear to me that whatever you affirm to another, whatever you say to another, you actually say it to yourself. In other words, this sums up the law and the prophets, as said Jesus. The golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do to you. That basically sums up the whole Bible. Be a conscious dreamer. Always be aware of the direction of your attention. Never let a split second go by where you're not simply lovingly aware.